Okay students, as you know that 1 plus x square into 1 minus x its whole square is equal to, we can write 1 minus x cube. 1 minus x cube, as look carefully this one, 1 minus x into 1 plus x square plus x is 1 minus x cube. So instead of this we can write 1 minus x cube its whole square to here. Okay, so it is a RHS. It was a solution of question number 12. Now we'll discuss question number 13. Question number 13 is 1 plus a square minus b square. Question number 13 for you. 2ab 1 minus a square plus b square, 2a 2b minus 2a 1 minus a square minus b square is equal to 1 plus a square plus b square whole cube. How to solve this question? Again look carefully this RHS. 1 plus a square plus b square here. When you will add rows, can you get this? No. When you add these columns, can you get this thing? 1 plus a square plus b square? No. So now what we'll do in this question? In actual, we'll try to make, we can't take anything as common from column and rows. Now what we'll do? So look carefully. If you'll add b in this row, if you'll multiply b, then here you will get minus 2ab, and here is 2ab. So 2ab minus 2ab, we can get 0, isn't it? So if you will multiply this row by b, we can get 0 by subtracting r1, isn't it? So we can apply this operation here. Then r1 tends to r1 plus br3. Okay. And one more thing, if you will multiply this row, not this row by a and subtracting with this 2ab, then you can get 0. Okay, first of all, we'll apply this operation here. R1 tends to R1 plus BR3. It means we are multiplying this R3 by B and adding with R1. Now there is change in R1. What would be change in R1 after applying this operation? 1 plus a square minus b square plus 2b square. It becomes 2b square. So add these two, you will get 1 plus a square plus b square. Okay, there is change in R1. What you will get here? You will get here 0. And here minus 2b, look carefully, minus 2b plus b minus b square minus b cube. Okay, now we will apply this operation also here. R2 tends to R2 minus AR3. We are multiplying R3 by A and subtracting with this, then we can get 0. So there is change in R2, 0 here. When subtracting these two, after applying this operation, you will get 1 plus a square plus b square, and when you will subtract these two, what you will get here? You will get here 2a minus a plus a cube plus ab square. Okay, and just write as it is, 2b minus 2a, 1 minus a square minus b square. Note it carefully the calculation. You can do this calculation in rough space. You will get the same thing. Okay. Now, after this, what will you do? One more step we will write. We will write these in simplest form. 1 plus a square plus b square, 0, and here is 2b. 0, 1 plus a square plus b square minus 2a. And after simplify this, what will get? From here, these two are like terms. The minus b we can take common. Okay, 1 plus a square plus b square we will get, and here a into 1 plus a square plus b square we will get, and here write as it is 1 minus a square minus b square. Okay, we are applying these two operations. Okay, now look carefully. 1 plus a square plus b square here, 1 plus a square plus b square here. We can take common 1 plus a square plus b square from R1. Take 1 plus a square plus b square common from R1, and we can take common from R2 also. Same thing. 1 plus a square plus b square from R2, and what is left? 1 0 minus b 0 1 a, and 2b minus 2a 1 minus a square minus b square. It is left. Got it? Now 2 zeros we have in the determinant. If you try to make one more zero, it is difficult for you. If 2 zeros you are getting in whole determinant, you can expand that, no problem at all. You can expanding by any row or by any column. So what you'll get here now, 1 plus a square plus b square, its whole square. We are expanding this, expanding along R1, expanding along R1. So what you'll get, 1 here, 1. What is the determinant? What is left? This thing is left. 1 minus 2a, 1 minus a square minus b square. It is left. Then plus 0. There is no need to write anything. Just write 0 here. And plus, but it is minus b. The minus b. And when you cut it, first row, third column, what you'll get? 0, 2b, 1 minus 2a. Got it? Now further simplify it. Square, you will get 1, multiplying it, 1 minus a square minus b square plus 2a square, okay, minus this b into, when you simplify it, what you will get? You will get 0 minus 2b. Okay, so 1 plus a square plus b square whole square, and after opening the bracket, you will get 1 minus a square minus b square plus 2a square plus 2b square. Okay, simplified further, 1 plus a square plus b square, its whole square. These are like terms, these are like terms, these two are like terms. After simplifying these, what you will get? You will get 1 plus a square plus b square, and these two are exactly same. Square here, power 1 here. So what, when you multiply these two, 1 plus a square plus b square, it becomes cube, and that is your RHS. Got it? It was question number 13. Okay, and now we'll discuss last question of the exercise, question number 14. Question number 14 is a square plus 1 ABCA, AB B square plus 1 CB, AC BC C square plus 1 is equal to 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square. Okay, students, when a square b square c square is given in a quadrant, okay, then we can multiply or divide rows and columns by ABC. What I'm saying to you, listen carefully. When a square b square c square is given in a determinant, okay, then we can multiply rows and columns. We can multiply and divide rows and columns by a, b, c. Generally we use this logic to solve such type of questions. It's a very important question from examination point of view. So just look here, solution LHS. The LHS is this. Okay, I'm not writing it again. Okay, multiplying and dividing by A, B, C to R1, R2 and R3 respectively. Okay, what do you get? We are dividing this row, first row by A, multiplying and dividing this first row by A. For division we are writing outside a, and multiplying this by a, we are getting a into a square plus 1, a square b, a square c. Similarly, we are dividing and multiplying this r2, write b here outside in the denominator 1 upon b, and we are multiplying this by b, so what will get ab square, b into b square plus 1, b square c. One more thing, note down carefully here. I am not writing here a cube plus a. I am just writing the bracket, outside the bracket. Okay, so note it carefully. And now we will multiply this third row by c and dividing also. So we will get c square a, c square b, and c into c square plus 1. Got it? Okay. Now look carefully this column. In this column, a here, a here, a here, we can take out a as common. In this column, b here, b here, b here, we can take out b as common. And similarly, in this column, c, 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 everywhere, so we can take c as common. Okay, so now write down here the take common a, b, c from c1, c2, c3 respectively. Got it? What will get? We will get ABC here, ABC, and A we are taking common. What is left here? A square plus 1, B square, C square, A square, B square plus 1, C square, C we are taking common, A square, B square, C square plus 1. It is cancelled because C. Okay. Now RHS is this. 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square. Note it carefully. If you add these rows, you can get this easily. So we can apply now. Apply this operation. R1 tends to R1 plus R2 plus R3. So what you will get? We are applying this operation. Right here what you will get? There is change in R1. So there is change in R1. So it would be a1 plus a square plus b square plus c square, 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square, 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square. And there is no change in R2 and R3, right as it is. It's okay. Now it is same. We can take common. From R1 we can take common this thing, 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square. What is left? 1, 1, 1. B square, c square. B square plus 1, c square. B square, c square plus 1. It is left. Okay, we are getting 1. If we are getting 1, then our 50% problem is solved. Now we can make zeros easily by subtracting the columns. So now try to make zeros. For that you can apply these operations. C1 tends to C1 minus C2 and C2 tends to C2 minus C3, as we have already applied these operations in previous questions. Okay, so now you know very well how to apply these. Okay, what will you get? After applying this operation, this one, first one, then we will get right here 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square as it is. 1 minus 1, you will get 0 here. This minus this, you will get 1. And this minus this, you will get 0. Got it? C1, C2 and C3, subtract these two, apply this operation now. 1 minus 1, 0. This minus this, you will get 1. And this minus this, you will get 1. C3 write as it is. There is no change in C3. Got it? Now 2 zeros we are getting here. So we can expand it. Expanding along R1. after expanding along R1, what will you get? You will get 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square, this 0, okay, plus then this 0 plus 1, this 1, okay, and when you cut it, what you will get? You will get this thing, 1 into 1 minus 0 into 1, 0. Got it? So 1 minus 0, and after simplification you will get only 1 plus b square plus c square into 1, and it is your RHS. But one more step we can write here, 1 plus a square plus b square plus c square, it is your RHS. That's all, students. If you have any doubt, still you have doubt in any question, you can text me. Thank you very much.